Okay, yes, I'm live. Yeah, I should change the title. Or yeah, no, it's pretty much the same topic, I think. Why? Okay, so I first off want to start out with some math stuff, I think. Um, do some stuff like this ones, but create like some recursive stuff to create shapes. Mm, so yeah, I think I'm gonna start with that. So, let's create a grid. Let me save it first. Okay, so I guess it's just like some basic, I think like middle school math that we can use, even though I haven't used it in a long time, but I think, yeah, I want to do some stuff with the triangles. So, yeah, like here, but here it's more like just scattered shapes. Um, but I think, wait. Yeah, okay, I think I have an idea in my head, so let's start. Yeah, make this smaller and this 2 by 2. So we have one, then I can do 1, 3 divide to make it triangles. And then I first want to see what subdivisions I have. Like this. So this is basically the middle point, and all these edges are also in the middle of this edge. And I think, wait, it is like that like if this is perpendicular, it's always going there, I think. So then loop is like dividing it, and even triangles bilinear is the same like Goodman-Clark. Yeah, all these are the same, it's just loop that's different. So yeah, we like something simple that we can do with using this one. It's just for each number. I did a recursive grid, I think like last stream. Maybe I can even just use this one, but give me access to the subdivision here. If I go here and I do, oh, wait, maybe the stream, yeah, it's private, so nobody's watching now. Okay, wait, let's see. Okay, yeah. So basically, if I get this one, and then I need to link this one to the same, I think. Or no, wait, I'll see that later. But so here, here it's not doing anything right now because just my percent. So maybe maybe start with like a 4 by 4, like 5, 5. And then here, it's here that it's messing it up. But I think it should just be the same then. Relative references, and then I can also maybe create a label, make even. Oh, what's a label? No, a toggle. Make even. Make even. So then I can just do switch here, and if I want, to make it even, I can just choose it. So yeah, I don't need these things, I think. Well, I can just do it, I guess. So yeah, I can choose if I want this one or the even one. Then of course copy like this, and I can visualize it here like that. So now we're getting these type of triangles. It's like it's already something, but I think I want more variation and like shape stuff. So I can do it like, wait, so if I have two triangles, I'll do for each primitive. For each primitive, I should select an edge, so group, edges. But how do I select only one edge? Or I know I can select like 2 of the 3 points and then convert that to an edge. So let's do it like this. I will do it based on a random iteration, I think. So wait, first the seed. Yeah, let's just do it like this. So a seed, and then I have points from 0, 0, 1, 2, or no, I can make it easier. Just do a sort, make it random. So then I have my seed here, and then I can group point 0 and 1. PTS. So here I select like basically a random edge, and when I group promote it, I get the edge. But I need to do this. So now I have selected a random edge that I here have a seed for. Then I need to wait, what is it? I think it's edge cusp. I can do it on this, and this should. Oh, I thought it would give me extra point. No, so it's like edge Um, Edge divide, I can do, I think. Yeah, so then I get an extra point here, and I can connect it with the point that is there, so like the opposite one, I think. And I can then randomize the position of this one. So wait, I do wonder how I connect these 2 points. I think it's just a tree divide that I can do. Yes, because yeah, it can only connect like this because these are already connected. These are also connected by like this one, so I think it should be, there shouldn't be bugs in it. But then I can, so this always becomes the highest point. So I can get vector b0 is point zero's position, and then vector b1 is point 1, like that. And then I can just say my position is lerp b0, b1, and like if I say point 1, then it will be, oh yeah, it's only 0.3, yeah. So then I can here control like where it goes to, and I can make this a random value. Rand, I guess seed. I can link it. Wait, maybe mix like this, and then here float mix is equal to this. Yes, and then connect this. So I need to randomize the seed based on this one. I can do a spare input like here, and then random detail -1 iteration 0, then times a random number. So I think, oh yeah, I do need to, like, I will set it to by count feedback each iteration fetch feedback. Okay, so we already have some problems here. Oh yeah, I still need to do then for each primitive inside of here. Okay, yeah. So we start with, wait, yeah, so wait, let's do single pass. So we have our primitives, then for each number we get our primitive, we randomize ptnum, we group the first 2 points, so let's do group 0, 1, then group to edge, then here split that edge, and then here we randomize position of the new point, so that's that one. And yeah, then I connect it like this, but it's like not randomized now, I feel like. Or like these two are always the same. So then I should still have for this one also a metadata, I think. Then I can just do this plus -2 and then here change some stuff. If I do it like this, yeah, now they are fully random. So let's do one iteration. Oh, yeah, this is one. Then if I do two, for some reason it's not doing this one. So let's see. Yeah, I do think that maybe the tree divide is the problem. Is there a way to like, can I do it here? No, I don't think so. So I think it's always 3 and 2 that I need to connect. So maybe I can do it to the add. But then I feel like my geometry, yeah, it's creating like, it's not part of the geometry. Because this is then a curve, so I think maybe in the wrangle I can do like add prim. Wait, I'll try and search it quickly. How to connect 2 points in Houdini in a primitive. Okay, so I have some code here. It's indeed in a wrangle. And if I do it like this, yeah, but then it is like a primitive and it's not like connected, right? Yeah, it's like I have here a primitive for some reason, and that's, oh yeah, that's this one. So there is something wrong there. And if I do a divide or like edge divide, but yeah, that's what I have here. Can I say because if I blast here and do like 0, I get this. If I do 1, I get this. 2, wait. Yeah, so I have like 3 lines then here. Because I should do it in a prim, I think. But yeah, it's still... And if I don't do the split edge and I do like... No, I don't need it. Or can I do this, but do a fuse? Fuse? Probably not. Yeah, no. Or like a join or something. Yeah, no. Um, Wait. I'm gonna try and find it. So yeah, I create my primitive here. But it's weird that like the tree divide, like the divide, don't do the thing. It it creates a separate line, but it's not part of the geometry. So triangulate to D maybe? No. Tree divide. Uh, nope. So yeah, I'm just right. If I have trying to find for solution, there should be one, I think. Oh, poly splits. I see here. Maybe, yeah, if I say 23, will this work? No. Yeah, I know poly split. I think it's with some weird code. Or I can do a projection curve. Wait, this may be interesting. If I have a line and I set it like this, yeah, I can use this line then. So if I would have my, wait, let's go back to where I had my prim wrangle. Yeah, here. So if I then blast everything that's not one, and then I use this split as my projection curve on this. Yeah. Okay, so that does the trick, I think. I do want to see, maybe it will even be better if I just do it in there. So if I here select in my viewport, so it's like, what does this mean? Let's quickly, wait, isn't there like, yeah. Or maybe, yeah, this is wrong. Now that I'm thinking of it, because you can select different type of primitives. So maybe I just need a different type. if I just do poly, then or no, no, okay, no. Yeah, it's the same, but I do think if I do like so this is edge from 0 to 1. Hmm. Ah, I think, I know, maybe do a fuse. If it says like 0 to 1, oh no, it says 0 to 2. Hmm. But yeah, I think this way is then the best way to do it. It will be easier. So I hope if I do it multiple times, yeah, I'll just create an extra one here. And then I can just do this random and do plus here, like times. But it is still like symmetrical, which is a bit weird. Ah yeah, I need to change my seat every iteration. So I guess it's the same like this. Okay. But maybe I can also limit the position. So if I then do fit 0, 1 here, and I say like min and then ch max, and remove this one here, I think. Wait. No, I do need it. And then it's like, bam. Like, 0.7, 0.3. Then it will always be like in between. Or like, okay. If I then here do like a tree divide, nope. Subdivision, like this. Can I create a group for the new points? No, right? Okay, so if I fuse here, it's giving something different. So yeah, maybe I'll still disable this. Okay, nope. Let's see if I delete this. Why is it not working then? Yeah, because it's just, yeah, I get it. Okay, so here fetch feedback by pieces or points. Okay, no, I'll just go back because I'm just destroying the setup here. Okay, but yeah, so maybe I'll just even remove one triangle to see it better. So I have my triangle. I need to reset this. And then so this is what I'm getting. I can limit it here by setting it like this. But I wonder, like, why is it getting so thin here? Yeah, it's just like that, I guess. I know, yeah, just needed to update. Okay, wait, let's save this. I want to check some stuff right here. Because I felt like there were more specified patterns. Let's see if I can find something quickly. Ah, yeah, like this one. I think it's just like I have the triangle and I like here. And then you get like another triangle in it, in like the corner, or like along an edge. Yeah, something like that. It's like, yeah, you transform it based on a position on this edge. So yeah, let's just try it out, I guess. So, but yeah, they're using triangles that have 60, 60, 60 degrees. So I can probably, let's see if my math is still correct. I get 3 points, group all points, then I'll use a FOB. Based on the PT num, I need to get degrees, but yeah, degree to radians. I need to do sine, cosine, divide my pity by this into float, otherwise it won't divide. Wait, so this should give me, yeah, like based on 0 to 1, but I need it based on 0 to 2 pi, so multiply constant 2 times pi here. And why is it not working? I don't know. So yeah, now I have my radians here, I think. So if I do sine and cosine, I can just set that as my position, so float to vector. Bam, I have my 60-degree angle, or like a triangle. Not the easiest way to create it, but it works. So yeah, should I try and make it like as complex as possible? I can get a point on one of these edges. Scatter. Maybe I can do like the ellipse edge to curve. Like this, then I can scatter one point on here. And then this is the seed, and then I can wait. Then this point, I will first do it with a transform just to visualize it. So then this is like, that's per input. It's like point -1 p 0 0, I think, or it's 1 here, yeah. And then this is 2, and then that's correct. And then when I scale, it's scaling based on this point. So then we're getting a similar thing like here, but I'm not sure if that's like exactly what it's doing. I'm gonna see if there's like more reference. Because yeah, like here it's doing that, but here it's a bit different. And like here it's even offsetted. But like, can I? No. It's still always in the, like if I would do it again, it should be in the smaller one. But then the question is, how do I make geometry out of it? I can probably do like a polyfill for each of them, or like extrude them, but yeah, then it's intersecting, but then I can boolean it, so I guess let's try it like this. So for each number I have my, a null triangle out triangle, and I say if I do it, let's see, scatter, yeah, and if I then move everything based on this position, so like fiat b point 1 b 0, then it's like, or wait, is it, yeah, okay, so I can basically just do plus, and I need to get the rest position, and if I then scale it here, wait, so I'm offsetting it. Yeah, if I then, let's say, scale it, and then I do this again with minus, what do I get? Okay, no, it's not doing it. Because I'm also not transforming it by that position. So wait, what's my thinking here? For each loop, I scatter a point, and I need to scale based on that point. So yeah, let's do it with a matrix maybe. Say vector C for like center, centroid is this. Matrix T is ident, and then scale T based on my value. If I then say V out B times T, then I'm basically just scaling my thing here. And when I'm doing that, I need to move the centroid. So I think, yeah, it's correct what I was doing, I think. But maybe it was minus C, and then here after it's plus. Yeah, okay, so that's working. But yeah, I do need a kind of feedback loop. So fetch feedback each iteration. Okay. Where is it going wrong? I have my triangle, single pass. I know, huh? It's set to. Wait. Yeah. If I do merge each iteration. Okay. Yeah, this is kinda what I need, I think. Ah, and here. Ah, that's interesting. I didn't know it was possible to do like you merge it, but you use this result here, but you don't get like the other stuff, I think. I don't know, wait. Yeah, because otherwise I'm doing it on the same geo. No, I'm merge. Ah, yeah, okay. But then, for example, here. Okay, why? I don't know why it's not working with single pass, but I then need random positions, and I need, in one way or another, select my highest thing, so I can do that by perimeter angle, alt group, latest, Alt primnum equal to alt num prim minus 1. And then here, say it's 0. Wait, so I scale it, yeah. Why is it not scaling anymore then? But I do need a feedback because I need, or do I know? I can, yeah, like this, like I was doing, I think. But if I change the scatter seed based on the iteration, what do I get? Like this. I know it is doing it, I think. Yeah, it is random now. This is pretty cool also. Um, so, but here it looks like, I know it is. Wait, is it? Yeah, it's on this edge. Yeah, then I can, if I want to randomize the scale. It's something like this, but I still need to merge it back with the original, like that. And then if I create like a float here, I can randomize it here. So yeah, I wonder what the primnums look like. Okay, so it is based on the size. That's nice. So if I want to, I can do poly extrude. Say like alt z scale is equal to alt primnum. And then here, so yeah, then I get my thickness. So now we're doing it on this shape, on like one triangle. But if we want to create something like this, I can. How will I do it? Do I just do like pyramids, scatter them? I guess. Or wait, I maybe have another idea. So let's just try it out. A sphere. Let's just get some noise onto that. Mountain. Wait. Wait, what is the noise again? That's like. Oh yeah, it's this one, right? Yeah. If I scale this a bit, random. Yeah. Mass sharpen. Oh. Yeah, so I get like this. VDB, polygons, 0, 1, convert VDB to polygons. I wanna see, yeah, okay. And then I can do some mountain noise, again, small detail. Yeah, let's just do this noise, it doesn't matter that much for now. Okay, so yeah, so I have my rock, let's say, and if I then use a grid to get it, so say boolean, then do like that, set it to surface or solid. Maybe I can do solid, so it just like that. But if I give this grid, make it smaller, do like 3 divide, and or I can run this on this grid. Let's see. Wait. Then I get. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it works on every shape. That's also nice to know. But yeah, I need to do it for each brim. Like that. But yeah, I don't like this seed. Merge it back with this one. And if I then do this as boolean, surface, union, then I get one big surface, I think, but I can't use that as boolean. Yeah, if I do this, it will also not. No. So yeah, then I'll just wait, oh no. So boolean on my grid. I should, if I 3 divide this, give this 4 by 4. So I get my triangles here. But yeah, no, I need to. Wait, so what I'm thinking of is I just slice my rock. I create, I need to do it on the grid. Yeah. So I was right, I think, for each primitive. I'm doing this. Yeah. And then I just need to, based on this seed, do more randomness. Like that. And then here I'm not doing anything random, so that's the only thing. Yeah, merge it back. And if I then do the extrude here on this, like that, I get my pattern. And then I boolean everything together. Union. I get like the worst topology ever, but it's fine. And if I then do reverse, will this do something? Yeah. Or I need like boolean intersect of these. So maybe I can then also just extrude this downwards. Wait. If I get the back, just like -3 for the back. If I then boolean this, I basically get my shape back, but with the cutout where it's intersecting. So yeah, then I can here do this, change the height of these. That's already interesting, but I feel like I can now use this triangular stuff that I was doing. Maybe do it a bit less, like this. And now I'm wondering, will this work or not? So let's create a new version. So let's copy this to here. Oh. So the only thing I should change is my input of shapes, which is this. And I wonder if it's still gonna work. Yeah. It does work, yeah. So if I want to, it's just like, I feel like, yeah, I need more random. So this seed, this should be random based on this. Ah, yeah, it's basically, yeah, now it's random, right? Mm-hmm. Is there like a poke or wait, like a way to get? Oh no, I remember I searched it once. It's just like poly extrude, I think. Inset it and then fuse. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So wait, is this? No, it is still. Yeah, it is like kind of symmetric, or yeah, like the same. So I should. So this is the for each count, and then here for each primitive, it's doing it. But why is it not? Yeah, maybe this one also. Okay, I think now. Wait, is it still the same? Okay, no. Yeah, no, okay, now it's not the same anymore. So if I do something like this, here I can control like where it goes to. Ah, here there are still some problems in the setup, but so here and then okay, wait. Ah, yeah. So maybe if I do it like this, yes, and then here, okay. I'll randomize this a bit more later, but can I then maybe just clip the bottom here at like -2? Set it to top. Okay, so there's still problems with this. Yeah, it's like here in the inside. And that is because it's not fused here. I think no. Yeah, this has become some nightmare topology, but yeah, this is what I'm getting now without the rock, basically. Or what? No. So I have all these shapes extruded and moved downwards. If I boolean it here, you know, it's just giving messy topology, but the thing is, if I move everything down like a tiny bit, so I have a better boolean maybe. Like I can do it in a wrangle. So this is the. I know this is how many times I'm doing it. Like here I was doing it at the outside, but here maybe that's kind of a problem. Like not really, but no. So I have this. Maybe I can already do a boolean inside of here. And then maybe this will give something better. This will become maybe a problem later on. But I can clip it here, I think. If I say like clip looking up at like 0.01. Fill, then I won't have the problem at the bottom. Yeah. I want to compile this, but I'll have to look how to compile like double for each loops, because I think there's like a small problem with it. And then here I'm booleaning and everything. I don't know if it's working properly. Fuse it, and then getting this. So yeah, I need to move this down like I was doing before. And I can now use like the clipped primitive instead of the back. In 3. But like, what is this geometry? This is looking very cursed. Because it probably is. I can do like this to make it better, yeah. Yeah, if I will do boolean on this, it will also just become like a shit show. Yeah, do I even need to boolean it? Not really. I can just get everything, clip it on the lowest point, like on the same angle, which is basically 0, I think. For now, I can just do it like this, I think. Oh yeah, but I do need to cut out this, so then it's just a boolean with this shape to intersect. That's still very bad topology. But for now, we can do it like this. So yeah. Yeah, here it's only using 60-degree angles. So is there a way we can create a grid instead of these random triangles that only has 60? And I think what you need for that, it's just you need a point, and then wait, can I draw? Yeah, let's just take a screenshot. I need to like always get, yeah, I can get like the middle point. Then if I do it like this, no, then I get 4, 4. I need like these triangles. So that's the option. Then if I want to, I can like do the recursive gridding. So let's see. Recursive subdivision on this. Oh, I think I didn't save it, yeah. Okay, now it is correct. Maybe subdivide it already once with the loop. Okay, like here I get quads, but here I get triangles. But then it is smoothing them out. So is there a way to set it here to all? No. Ah yeah, if I set crease, wait, I think yes. So then I can get these triangles like that, and then I can basically use these ones here, and then I will get a nice result. But they are flipped. That's because my normals are flipped here. So I can then do random stuff based on the class, like the height. But yeah, I shouldn't go too much because it's not like it's getting this dense. Wait, I'm doing here per primitive. So per primitive I can randomize the amount of times I'm doing it. So I can say rand wait, I meant this one, so I can get here detail -1 iteration 0 times 10. Okay. Is it always the same amount of times or not? No, like here it's 4. Or is it? Wait, if I do it like this, do I get, yeah, my iteration? So if I create a random based on that, and then multiply it 7, create integer of it, I do get a random. So I think it's working. I will reduce this one to this. Ah, this is also pretty cool to do it like this. Or something else, maybe do a carve, extract, use that as a point, then you can even animate it, which is also pretty cool, I think. You can then offset it for each one a bit based on your frames. Yeah, let's try it like that. So it's just a fit of my frame between I need a random wait. Yeah, I'll just get a random value. Or wait. My frame. Oh no, yeah, I can just do my frame. For example, modulo 6 divided by 6. And then just plus random thing here. Like that. And the iteration that I'm using is this one. Then times something random. And then here modulo 1. Let's make this like 30. But why is it stopping? Is it this? Yeah, that is the problem. But I can do the plus inside of here. I just need this. Yeah. Alright. That's also cool. Ooh. But what if you did this, but also with like where it's like your grid with your primitives that are shrinking and like becoming bigger, like random. It's like I don't know if it's possible to do with triangles though. I don't think so. Unless you really get the math, then you can. Because no, there's no way to keep them 60 degrees all. It shouldn't necessarily be, but you can, if I have like this one and the simplified ones, if I move like this point to here, this one to there, I'll just also take a screenshot so I can draw on it. If I have this one here, here, so those are these, then that becomes this, then I will have triangles like these. I'm not sure, but it's basically you then need to offset these both with the same value. This will keep connecting. You can move this one here or there also, or you can basically just random move these points, and then like if I move them like here, then I will get like it's maybe then something like this. Wait, which means I get here, here. Trying to visualize it, but yeah, then it's just if I draw it nicely, just a triangle like this. The blue one, but yeah, it will not look that good, I think. But yeah, this is already also interesting. It's like the old DVD where it's like need to touch the corner, but here it touches the corner. So yeah, I can randomize my scale maybe. So that here, but then I think that will be it for today. So if I do a random scale, float scale is random. Yeah, again detail like seeds. Scale is a random, and then yeah, fit it to certain min and max values. And then I just need to change my scale based on the seed. And the seed should be this times this, I think. Something like that. Yeah, then I can get this kind of thing. Maybe make it move a bit slower because now it's like a bit funky or something. Or wait, maybe I can even if I do all of this in a wrangle and say like alt carve is this, and the only thing I need to change is alt frame, and then let's pair input, same one here. Detail rent, oh, like that. Wait. Why is it? Ah, yeah, wait, I need to do this, I think. No. Can even just do this. I never use detail in my wrangle, but yeah, but oh, okay, it's just something. But yeah, no, if I use, I can even set this on detail and then just use detail carve here. Yeah, it's still moving, but then I can also ramp this. And then I can add some noise. So let's see. It shouldn't be this harsh. Should always keep going up, I think. Yeah, something like this can be nice. It's like more character. And I think even I could even offset it based on the primitive or like this thing. So wait, if I do I2 and then, or no, make a float out of this. and do plus I2 times like 0.2. Then I should delay it a bit, or not. Ah yeah, I need to change it here, and at this one. Yeah, like now it's okay, interesting. Yeah, like here, it's like this one going first and then all the other ones coming after it, which is pretty cool also. So yeah, I think the easiest way to combine this with the rock is just clip it here. I don't even need to boolean. Ah yeah, I do need. Ooh, yeah, then I can just do for each connected piece, maybe that's faster. Fetch input here. Yeah, then I just need to compile this. It's also just annoying that it's animated, because then I need to do it every frame, so compile will be handy. Why is it going there? Ah yeah, here. And then set here, multi-thread, compiled. And then I get this. So yeah, I wonder how fast it is. It's alright, speed-wise. Maybe let's transform it a bit. It's already pretty. Maybe just add an iteration. Increase the percent a bit. What do I get? Wait, let me add one here, so I get more chance for bigger ones. Then like that. Yeah, and then here. Yeah, then I get this, which is basically pretty similar to this kind of stuff. Yeah, and then, yeah, I didn't randomize this one. So I can do randomize. Like, yeah. Plus rand, alt prim them. So yeah, it's already a bit more random. Yeah, that's maybe one problem where it's like I need to move it inwards a tiny bit so it's not overlapping, but yeah. Then if you just combine these two, you get the cool rock. You could then boolean everything together or keep them separate, but I think it's better if you would have it as one mesh if you want like transparency or something. But yeah. Yeah, that was it I think for today. It was some interesting stuff I think. Playing with triangles basically. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you guys later. Bye bye.